the more you cleanse, the easier it becomes to stick with it. Yes. So because you're removing all of these harbingers of addiction and the pathogens, the heavy metals, the radiation, the contamination at large of the systems, the tissues and cells of the body, you're no longer heavy laden by them. You're not held down by them. They're not acting like sandbags in your life. Your head is clear, your heart is clear, so you're not eating and consuming because you are looking for external stimulation, or you're trying to make yourself feel better. You're not trying to soothe your pain. You're coming into more strength all the time. You're feeling way more energy. You're loving the way your body looks. You're loving the way you feel. So it becomes easier and easier. So when you see someone, for example, like myself, who's been doing this for a really long time, don't say to yourself, I could never do what she does. People say this to me all the time. You know, they hear about the way I eat and live, and I'm very careful to underscore the fact that they need to have their own transition. And that's when I work with someone one-on-one, we create a personalized program for them specifically based on their taste, where they are, how old they are, what stage of life they're in, their lifestyle, what's convenient, what their situation is financially. There's all of these things need to factor in to how they're going to create this bigger picture of their cleansing journey. So the idea of looking at someone who's been doing it, who's already so far along the journey, and saying, I need to do what she does or he does, is absolutely an error. So what you want to do is consider what stage of life you're in, what your lifestyle is, what your likes and dislikes are, all of these factors, and then make steady progress. You make a few tweaks. You make sure that you have your green juice every day. You make sure that you're doing some colon cleansing. You make sure that you have a diet that is moving in the direction of being green-centric. It doesn't need to be completely green-centric yet. Just move it in that direction. If you're eating animal flesh every day, and you decide you're able to have it only 3 times a week, that is huge progress. You don't need to be perfect. It's not about achieving a kind of an ideal dietetic intake. It's about making sure that you do enough so that you can get enough waste out so that your body can have the upgrades. Because remember, it's always about removing the waste. So don't feel like it's going to be hard. Don't project a fear of it being hard. Don't put your old ideas about dieting, your old experiences about dieting into true cleansing. It's not going to be the same experience. It's going to be so much more empowering, so much easier, so much more enjoyable. You just have to let it unfold. You have to give yourself to the experience in that sense.